Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another Foreign Insight episode, man. Listen, today we outside with it because inside the studios it was kind of hot in there, so we had to
Tell
come
me
out.
about it.
So we have to come outside, man. What's good, brother? Chilling. So we have to come outside today. You know what I'm saying? Today I want to give it an authentic feel, man. Remember the episode when we were talking about how crack destroyed the black community? The episode. Yeah, I was wondering who was the voice behind the scene. This is the ghost right here I was talking about.
Welcome.
So today gonna be a part 2 of that episode, man. Listen, before we get into it, man, like, subscribe, share. It help us get into the algorithm, man. Our message is real up here. There's no fugazi messages going up around here. It's real messages, all right, y'all? So let's get into it, man. Big Ben, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Always, like always. I woke up this morning.
You blessed.
Amen.
You blessed. That's a
Yes.
fact. You're blessed, man.
Yes.
Listen, man. A lot of the times when I have these drug or crack type of conversations in our community with black people, we always trying to deflect and bring it back on white people. We always say, white man did this, the white man put drugs in the area, the white man, the white man, the white man. And they're being disingenuous when they say this. Because at the end of the day, it was a bunch of black men on the corner selling drugs to one another and selling that poison in that area, but yet we call ourselves kings. How can we call ourselves kings but poisoning the people of your kingdom? That a good king or is a fucked up king?
Hi, Hitler.
So tell me your experiences once again on camera on your experience with crack cocaine and how it affected your life.
It fucked me up. Straight up and down. Crack. I did so many things I can't take back now. I was out there. I got arrested. I didn't get arrested. I got rescued. Because crack is whack. Like Whitney Houston told us, crack is whack. You know? It's just that right now, at this moment, I tell people to get off the crack, get your life back. I did it. Anybody can do it.
And the crazy part about it, this is like a resilient story that someone who was actually on crack recovered from it and doing great things in his life. And I always say, so let me ask you a question. Whose fault was it that you was on crack? Was it a white man's fault or was it your fault for actually deciding to pick the crack?
It's my fault. I chose it, I accept it, and I reject it. That's the bottom line. I can't blame no white man for bringing it in there. Because when we say white man, I think of the government. The government brung it in here to break us down, to take us out. Just like everything going on in this world today. Because a black man can't get no keys of cocaine. Where you getting it from?
You're getting it from the cartels.
Okay, the cartel work with the government, and the government gets money off that. But
I agree.
They'll send it over here to us to put us in jail and to break down our communities where we be divided and separated.
I agree with that because a lot of the times, right, we had this discussion, and I'm gonna say it again. People keep saying, "Oh, the white people bring crack in our community." Let's just say that it's a fact, that the government actually did bring crack in the black community and drop them off. They didn't make you use it, so you're using it, and then you're making a cheap version of it to sell it to your own people, but yet you still blame a white man. Hip hop is the soundtrack of the streets. And the mad hip hop music in the 80s and 90s, they always talk about selling crack and shit like that. We glorified that shit at one point in time. So when you was on it, was black people actually glorifying drug dealers?
Yes, in my time, that's how I looked. I looked at life, looking at drug dealers. I didn't want to be no pimp because I didn't feel that it was being disrespectful to a woman. But far as I looked at drug dealers all my life, seeing them fancy cars, how they get their cars. Boom, I want to learn. And when I learned, I'm mad I learned that shit.
So you learn how to make it too?
I, I made it, I smoked it, but I never hit the pipe. I was a wooler head.
Got you, got you.
Never, if it pipes was never my thing. I'll give me some weed and a cigarette. That's all I need. If I didn't have a cigarette, it was weed. If I didn't have no weed, it was a cigarette.
So you would smoke crack and then cigarette after, or you would bust the tobacco guts open and then do that?
I'd bust the guts open, sprinkle. It was Lacey Peterson. That's what I call it.
What was it called?
Lacey Peterson.
Lacy.
But, that's that girl that died. I don't want y'all to be laughing at this. But it was called.
That's fucked up.
We used to lace. We called it lace. Well, I just made that up with the Lacey Peterson because that's another story. But anyway, it's just that you can't blame. Nobody can blame nobody for the crack epidemic because it's up to the person. I ain't mad at a man. I'm not mad at a man that makes his money. But when you
Pause.
bring your,
Me, I paused myself. Bad hand. Go ahead.
So there's nothing wrong with a man making his money, but when you do it in your own community, it's fucked up.
And the thing is, it's like we as black people, right? And I always had this podcast episode because I want us to take accountability for our own actions, right? Because we have good black people out there who trying to make change in the community, but a lot of us don't even give them credit or even try to give them a hand. Like Man Up, for example. Man Up is around here trying to stop the drug dealing and also other people in a community from doing violence, right? But mind you, a lot of the violence is stemming from drug selling, right, and drug using. Some of them hide their mind and they just wild the fuck out. So back in the day, right, let's get something straight. When the government was funding the war in Nicaragua, we get that. With Noriega, we get that. But they was funding that war by the Contras, the cartel people over there. They was funding them, but they also was allowing these people to bring drugs across the borders of the U.S. So the government did have their hand with drugs coming across the border because they played a blind eye to it, and they could have been put a stop to it, but they did it because the mission was being completed, fighting against Marxism in Nicaragua, right? But these cartel people was also teaching black people how to make crack, right? Or Rick Ross, for example. Rick Ross even said it himself. He made a bunch of black men millionaires via selling crack. He taught them how to sell crack and how to make it and how to sell it. So now these individuals start to spread crack around the black community. It starts to spread. And people keep saying, it's a conspiracy. How did that spread? I'll tell you how it spread. It spread just like Christianity spread across the country, like a religion spread across the country. It could go from word of mouth or media. When you go on the news, crack cocaine, crack cocaine, crack cocaine, crack cocaine, crack cocaine, new drug, crack cocaine. People get suspicious and they kind of want to try this type of thing. Like, I want to try it. It ain't going to conquer me. So now, a lot of black people get their money. They start off as a worker. They get their bread up. They get their own product now. They go across town, set up shop, get new workers, teach them how to sell crack with their own spin on it, recipe. So now there becomes his crack is better than this man crack, but then this crack is cheaper than that man crack. Now there's a bunch of young people selling crack and poisoning the community. There's no white government officials on the corner selling these cracks in capsules. It's us who's doing it, and we refuse to take accountability on our actions. Do you agree with that?
I agree, 100%. You got to take accountability of what you do in life. You do it, accept it. You can't blame the white man for everything. Slavery is over.
Facts.
We celebrate right now. Today is Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
So that white man stuff, I don't believe in that. Because I got some white men that treat me better than my own brothers.
Don DeMarco, shit like that. Bang, bang. Facts. Facts, bro.
Okay? I could give you a famous name, and there's no joke, Al Pacino.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You
True.
know? So I've like I tell anybody, get off that crack.
So how opportunity to help you out?
He got my car.
Yo.
He got my car working with him.
Yeah, right?
You know what I'm saying? That's how he
you.
helped me out. And he also being around him, the stuff that goes on in Hollywood, I didn't see no negativity about that black man. I call him a black man because he was born in the Bronx.
So now the question I got for you, right? No, not a question, but like it's gonna sound harsh, but give me one of your stories. I would say, give me one of your crackhead stories.
No, go ahead, say it.
I
don't.
So
I
give
don't
me one
have
of
no
your.
problem
So give me
with
one of
it.
your crackhead stories that when you knew it was enough for you to change your ways of being a crackhead.
July 9th, 1989. No, 87. Let me put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I was out there. When that's the 87, so you say crack was running in 80, started at the end of 84. So I was smoking it since then. And what made me, my son was born the day, 7 days after I got locked up.
So you wasn't even there when
I wasn't there when he came out, when he got pulled out or whatever, how he came out. I wasn't there. I was incarcerated. I call it the white man college. But like I said before in the last podcast, I was rescued, not arrested. And that's one of the stories that I always be looking at. When I'm around my son, I be feeling that.
So you got arrested, cause back then they used to arrest people. Back then they would arrest the crack head and the drug dealer.
But I wasn't selling crack.
No, I'm saying, so they arrest you for smoking it, or they arrest you for something you did because you was high on
I
it?
was selling other drugs.
Got you.
And smoking crack.
Got you. Everybody, he was greedy. He was greedy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I sold angel dust.
Got you.
Hallucinogenic, what the court system call it.
Mm-hmm.
But I smoked crack. And if you gave me a package back then, you might have not got it. I would have had to work it off.
So, all right. So now, you mentioned on the last episode that we had, the part 1 episode, you mentioned that you was the crack tester. You used to test the crack. Can you give us an actual experience, like your experience, like give us a story of how that process went?
Okay. Keys of cocaine was cooked up in my crib. Now, mind you, I'm a crackhead now. They used to call me JoJo Dancer. If any of y'all know about Richard Pryor's story, JoJo Dancer, they was calling me JoJo. JoJo, test this. If I come back out of the room smacking my lips, it's a wrap. You got some good shit. That's the bottom line. I was out there. I ain't even gonna front on the people, but I can talk about it because I don't give a damn about it no more. I ain't even think about it. I don't even wish that on my worst enemy.
So, did crack make you go out there and rob and steal to get the money for crack again before you start selling?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you, I used to rob the drug man. Wherever you gave me drugs,
you robbed him.
Look, this. I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. I ran off on them, and come back with a court paper stating that I got arrested. I ain't gonna even lie, so y'all don't know. See, that's why they don't give us court papers no more, because of me. They don't tell you. They just say return back to court. You don't get to court. I used to have a stack of court papers, and I had my stamp. Stamped the date. I got arrested. I stamped the date. Boom. Drug dealer. I got locked up yesterday. Now I done ran up with all his money. Come back outside the next day, work it all, and then run off on somebody else.
Damn. You was grimy.
I was.
That's grimy. How you grimy and a crackhead? That's crazy.
Then I'll say that about Brooklyn.
I ain't gonna front. I know a bunch of grimy crackheads.
I say
Brooklyn
go right in
the
is
same
grimy.
category. Yeah.
I'm straight up Harlem, and I was grimy.
Damn, son. So all right, so tell the people the story on how you first smoked crack and the addiction it had over you.
Oh,
you could pass. Yeah, good.
Oh man,
go ahead, bro.
It's just funny because before the crack, I was sniffing coke, and I never forget me and my homeboy Reese, and he was like, "Yo, it's some new da." He was, and I'm like, "Why that smell funny?" Because I'm used to smoking coke and a cigarette. I'm like, that shit had a different smell. I like the smell, and then I taste it. 1 became 2, 2 became 4. Yo, it kept going on and on till I was just out there.
So
I got hooked off the smell of it. It wasn't a high. I don't even know I could tell you right now. I don't even know what the high is.
Sorry, let me ask you a question, right? So when you was a crackhead, cause they say, I don't know how true it is. They said when niggas get high, they get extra freaky with the woman. So have you first of all, have you ever fucked a crackhead girl while you was on crack? And tell me that experience, and then tell me the experience of you a crackhead fucking a girl that wasn't on crack.
Oh damn!
Cause I always wonder how crackhead sex would be like.
I wasn't thinking about no pussy.
That shit gotta be.
I'm gonna give it to you 100. I wanted to get high, nigga. I wanted to get that smell. Yo, I wasn't thinking about no pussy. If I got it, it was good. I got it. Yeah. I wasn't thinking about. I'm keeping it 100.
Yo,
the motherfuckers. When you smoking crack, you ain't thinking about nothing but that next high, or the next. See, with me, it wasn't the next high, it was the next smell.
All right.
Because I got addicted to the smell, and I kept. But I wasn't thinking about no ass.
Because my thing is, I always thought about it. Hold on, because I see two crackheads. Like I be seeing mad crackhead couples, right? And I'm like, that sex gotta be funky. That sex gotta be because crack stink.
They're not having sex.
I don't know if it was a seasoning of your crack that smelled good, like cooking, but usually crack stink. So you got hooked to the seasoning of the drug dealer. You probably put some seasoned salt in the crack mix. I don't know what he did to make it smell good.
Okay,
I'm just saying, in generally speaking, hold on, I'm saying generally speaking, I see a crackhead man and a crackhead woman, and they be booed up walking, tripping, booed up, tripping on you, booed up, whatever song called, whatever, and they tripping on the other person, right? And they together, walking mad fast. And all I could think about is that they making sloppy Joe in that hallway or in that bedroom because they sex gotta stink. So crackhead sex gotta be abusive.
Crackheads is not fucking. Yo, you don't. I'm giving it to you 100. I didn't even think. I had my baby mama up in the crib. I wasn't there for a whole week, 2 weeks. Running, chasing that high.
So when the high go down, then you get horny and you want to fuck.
Yeah, I didn't think about it then. I wanted the next high. I wanted my next 2 bottles.
That's what you cared about.
That's all it is. Yo, a crackhead don't care nothing about. All they gonna do is hustle, do what they gotta do to get that next hit. It's what the fuck you fucking for? I want to be high. It's like a junkie. They got to get that fix in the morning. Crackhead the same way.
Because growing up, when I was a kid, I would see drug dealers trying to be low, but it wasn't low. There was fucking the crackhead girls out here though.
Oh yeah.
They was tearing them up. I did. Nah, I ain't hit that. I mean, nigga, I heard that slurping that whole way, nigga.
Look, I'm gonna tell you why. You wanna hear a crazy story right now that we talking about fucking?
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a dolphin chick eat my ass out. Don't look away. Don't look away. It's real.
Stevie Wonder in it.
Yo, I done seen like I said in the last podcast. I done seen where girls sold their babies.
So she got tied with dope and they ate. When they on dope, don't they be tied? They be kind of leaning. How she eat your ass when she on dope?
She's before she got her fix because I was a dope man.
Oh, so she ate your ass and then you gave her dope.
Yeah.
He said, yo, how you ask for yo eat my ass? Okay. I hit the dope.
And I fought it. And she said that don't stop me.
Damn, yeah. And was you high on crack when you did that?
Nah, I wasn't smoking crack then.
All right, before this, all right.
That was in 82. I started smoking crack in
84.
84, 85, 86, and 87. Until I got rescued, not arrested. Excuse me.
Got you. Because that whole thing to me don't even make any sense to me at all, man. Like, not what you're saying now. That's funny as hell. So, as she ate your ass, she didn't go brush her teeth?
I don't give a fuck what she did after that. I fought it, and that was good. Shit.
Damn.
You know?
Like, all right, so I'm pretty sure you've been around a lot because you was a grown man in the 80s, right?
Nah, I was a teenager.
Late teens.
I was a teenager.
So when you hold on, so you was on crack as a teenager?
Like I said, I was a teenager.
Crazy. Wow. Bad boy.
Yeah, I was a bad boy. I'm not talking about Martin Lawrence bad boy either.
Yeah. So was there a lot of young crackheads at that time too?
Oh yeah, young. Oh my goodness. I done seen crackheads 13 years old.
Damn. I have never seen it in my life. I was born in 83. So of me seeing the crackheads when we growing up, they usually was like young adults, like early 20s. But I probably did come across some of them with like teenagers, but thought they was older because how the parents looked because there was a crack done to them. So when you saw crackheads look terrible, it didn't scare you to stop smoking crack because of their appearance?
No.
Damn.
Because you couldn't tell I was a crackhead because I wouldn't show it around you.
Got you.
I wouldn't if I know you don't fuck with it, I'm not gonna bring it around you.
So you was a functional
Yeah,
crackhead.
and I know I kept myself groomed. Always kept myself groomed. I had to. Only way a person knew I was a crackhead or was a crackhead if I told you.
It being loud right now. Yo, hold on. Audience. Yo, hurry up. Yo, Spider, I'm going to ask you that question on here. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, I was functional. I wasn't functional. I was dysfunctional. I ain't going to even say that and say I was functional. But you wouldn't know I was a crackhead because I always was slim. I didn't look dingy and dirty. I didn't let myself go, but I just kept chasing that crack. That was it.
Damn, son. So when you were a crackhead, you just have one track mind. Just
Sadly, like a motherfucker.
That's it.
But like you said, when you see them two crackheads walking down the street, one is scheming on what they got to get. Who gonna get the next hit?
So let me ask you a question. So why, if you know how to make crack yourself, why not make crack like dinner and smoke crack yourself and make it in your house and make it? Why not make crack and smoke your own product instead of buying it from someone else?
When I was smoking crack, it was free.
Y'all good? Yeah, y'all good.
And when I was doing it, it was free. Shit, I ain't had to go nowhere. All I had to do was go out my bedroom into the kitchen. So I didn't have to cook it up. And then when they cooked it up and gave me my little sample, the beaker, I scraped that motherfucker too, and the top. So I had crack. It was right there.
I heard other crackhead experiences from other ex-users, right? And they said one of the things they do is when they used to be high, the high lasts for like about 10 to 15 minutes, right? And for them, and that they were constantly looking down at the floor to see white, to see if there's a speck of crack somewhere so they can use it. I'm like, have you ever witnessed that before?
I seen that 1,000 times. I done seen people peeping through curtains talking about the police is coming. Ain't no police, they high, paranoid. I never ever did that shit.
Damn.
Used to see guys walking up down the sidewalks looking for vials, picking up that have a little bit of tap in it. I done seen all that.
I think it's the recipe though. It could be the recipe, right? It could be like let's say Joe Dilla A, Raekwon. He might have had the cooked version of cocaine. Well, crack is that already, but he mixed up a certain way. Probably added extra ice cube and some salt and pepper and that shit, and then crack Joe Dilla B, Sean, might have added like ketchup. I'm lying about the ketchup part, but a different ingredient. And the ingredients probably affecting people a certain way. That's poison, son.
Nah, with the crack epidemic, it was who had the best crack for that day.
For that day?
For that day, because you never stay with one person. You beat crack, make you go to any and every. If you tell me right now, back then, oh, you had crack, I say, yo, let me try it. You know, I'll pay for it or whatever. Try it. Your shit might be stronger than Pookie.
That's crazy.
That's how
That's unloyal.
Yeah. It was just like.
Remember that song, These Hoes Ain't Loyal?
Yeah.
These crackheads ain't loyal.
And
that's crazy. You wasn't loyal?
I wasn't loyal to nobody. Whoever got it, get it. Like I said, I didn't have to really go out there. When that shit was going, when I scraped out the beaker I got, free, I had to go get some more. Give me some more.
Yeah, bust them out. Give me some more.
Give me some more. No?
No, we need that. Give me some more. Yo, hold on. Commercial break. Spider! Yo! Spider!
Is a commercial break? I can't.
No, just stay here. I'm gonna ask him a question. I'm gonna ask you a question too. That nigga.
Look. Can I look?
All right, matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you a question. All right, listen, right? Don't gotta be on camera. You don't want to. First of all, commercial break is a sidebar. What is a hoe?
A female that sleep with, or a male that sleep with multiple persons once at a time during a relationship, I guess.
But so can you be a hoe and be single? Not a trick question, by the way.
It sounds like a trick question, but yeah and no. It's how you maneuver yourself. So yes, you could be a hoe and be single, and no. So yeah.
So how the no part?
The no, I put that in that perspective. Like, it's hard to explain. You basically could have one person you're dealing with and not be a hoe.
Yeah.
And not be in a relationship and still be single, dealing with either one or dating somebody else. It don't have to be 5 people, but it could be talking to 2 people.
Because the question that was asked the other day by my boy Spider, he said he felt that a single woman can't be a hoe, no matter how many people she sleep with. And I'm like, what? That makes no sense. It's literally you still can be a hoe. You could be a hoe single or with somebody. You're just a promiscuous woman.
She is very promiscuous.
Which is stupid. You're still a hoe.
So
I'm like, if somebody ran a train on,
can do that.
So if a girl is single and niggas run a train on her, she's not a hoe because she's single? Yeah. Yo, we're asking your question, Spider. Nigga in love over there. Come on. Back to the crack conversation. Back to regular schedule program.
I'm sorry for smoking cigarettes on the set.
You know I don't smoke cigarettes, nigga. You know I hate smoke. You trying to kill me, nigga? God damn it, nigga.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you off the crack. You get your mind back. But anyway,
matter of fact, look good, bro. Let me ask you a question right now. It's a simple question.
You on the live? We live?
No, not live. It's a podcast. Oh, you're on the camera. Yes. So, right, let me ask you a question. What is a hoe? It's very simple. It's no trick question. I want to ask the men's perspective.
Ready for this, so I ain't gonna lie.
No. You're not gonna be on camera. Just do that. Just only the voice.
A hoe is a girl that sell the pussy for money.
All right.
Period.
That's it. So, one more question. Can you be single? Can a woman be single and be a hoe?
Facts. And she sell that pussy for money.
Thank you, right? Thank you. End of story. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, bro. Yeah, sir. So far, we got 2 answers, man. 2 answers. 2 answers. 2 answers.
Too good. A good one on the last.
You want to come around? Don't gotta be on the camera, but I want to ask y'all questions. Come around here. Don't come around the camera this way. Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
actually reason. Oh,
All right, y'all. So hit a question I want to ask you. What is a hoe?
A hoe is a bitch that sleep with everybody, your father, your brother, your uncle, your son. Even dig your grandfather's grave, she'll suck his dick too.
Right? So, can a woman be single and be a hoe?
Hell no. You can't, no, if you a hoe, you a hoe.
No, I'm saying, can a girl be a single person and be a hoe?
No. I don't think so. I don't think she'll be a single person to be. Yeah, she can. She can. I'm lying. She can. But she ain't no hoe. You fucking everybody else and say she got a man. She a slut.
Right. Both ways.
oh, she's just like.
So you saying basically a girl with a boyfriend can be a hoe, and a girl who don't have a boyfriend can still be a hoe?
Yes. Exactly. Yes, she could definitely be a hoe.
Thank you. All right.
Point blank. Period.
So now, what's your view on it, Charlene? What's your view? Hold on. What is a hoe?
In the ground. A hoe is a hoe. A hoe is a hoe. She's a hoe. You know, she sleeps around with everyone. No matter what, she opens up them legs. 'Cause she got a hoe.
Got you. Now, Tisha, what is a hoe?
A hoe is a woman that don't respect themselves and open their legs to anything and everybody.
Facts. Yo, y'all did a good job, ladies. Round of applause for y'all, man. Yeah, the Bumble Collide.
That definitely.
All right. All right, so back to the crack conversation, man. So, was you ever nervous as a crackhead going into buying crack from different people? And you might get hurt for coming back to the old dealer after your product is gone?
No. A crackhead don't have no feelings.
That's crazy,
No
man.
remorse. Nothing. They don't have feelings. All they think about is getting high. 24/7, 365, get high. It was like I'll go, if I don't see you for a month, I see you in Pookie. When I'm coming back, I'm spending my money or whatever. It's no remorse. It's nothing. There's no feeling.
So, in your family, when you was on crack, did the crack destroy relationships between you and your family?
No, it didn't. Because I had my children, had my baby mama right there, my mama right there. It was like, only way it would destroy your family if you steal from your family. I never did that. Like I told you, I steal from the drug man.
Got you. 'Cause a lot of times that be an issue. Even in my family, like, I have a brother that gets high on that stuff, right? And I seen it firsthand. In that movie, I keep saying New Jack City reminds me of my brothers, like legit my
Pookie?
brothers. Yeah, and my brother name was. The funny part about it, I have a brother named Pookie,
Yeah.
but my brother Pookie wasn't the crackhead.
Nah.
He was the one that was selling the stuff, right? And he went to jail in the 90s and came home like years later behind that shit. My whole point that I'm making is that at the end of the day, my other brother started smoking a supply. So I would see them have a fist fight over that supply stuff, but I'm not honest. I'm a kid, so I'm not really understanding what they're fighting over. And when I get older, I realized it was the supply, and my brother was addicted to it. They was smoking the woolies, and they called them Wu-Tangs.
Yeah,
By the
Wu-Tangs.
at the
We
time,
used to call us his Wu-Tangs
Yeah.
up in Harlem.
So mind you, so when it get past that, in my family, my brother was like, he started stealing like that, and that fractured him along with other family members using that crack.
I was like I told you, I sold angel dust. That shit was made, shaked, and everything in my crib. I didn't have to steal from my family. So this very day, that my ex-boss, that game, he's still trying to figure out how I got in the deep freezer.
Hold on. What do you mean by that? Explain that.
Okay. I wanted to get high. Mm-hmm. All the angel dust was in my house. Everything was in the deep freezer and all that, in the refrigerator. They asked me, they till this very day, they don't know how I got on top of that, in the refrigerator with a lock on it. The refrigerator had a lock. Mm-hmm. I got in it, took work out, sold it, went to the crack man. Till this very day, this is 80, I'd say 85-ish. He still, to this very day, don't know how I got in that refrigerator.
Do you know how you got in it?
Yes, I know how I got in it.
But you ain't gonna tell you a secret though.
Yeah,
So
I'll tell my secret.
Now the question is this, right? Hold on. You want the commercial break question too? Come around here. Come around here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna ask him a question too. Back to commercial break. So let me ask you a question, right? What is a hoe?
They sell their pussy. That's what they
Yo, no. All right, go ahead. So hold on. So explain. You said sell their pussy. So explain to the people in the audience. Can a woman be a single woman and be a hoe?
No. That's terrible. That's nasty.
But she can't be one?
No, she can't be one.
So explain what you mean. Let me ask the question better. Can a hoes only if a guy dates a girl and they have a relationship and she fucks other men?
She got an open
Is she a hoe then? Or if she's single and fuck multiple men, is she a hoe then?
That depends.
Well, how it depends?
Depends if she married or single.
So if she's single,
She can do anything she wants.
She can't be a hoe?
She can't be a hoe.
So if she's married, she do that, she's a hoe.
She a hoe.
Yo, I disagree with him. What you your thoughts on that one?
Right now, a hoe is a hoe. Straight up and down. There's no beating around that bush or anything. Because I mean, 26 years ago, I was a hoe.
Yo, so mind you, have you ever met crackhead hoes?
Crackheads is the most famous hoes.
So, all right, so I'm asking a question right now. Something a little, it's on topic, but a little different, right?
Let's go.
Let's say, for example, if a guy, he's high on crack, and he's fiending for crack, and like that movie, Don't Be a Menace South Central, the Wayne Brother movie,
Yeah.
on Men's Society,
Yeah.
and that crackhead said, "Man, I suck your dick for crack," and if he sucked a drug dealer's dick for crack, is the crackhead gay or he just high?
That nigga is gay and high.
Thank you.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, and
I'm
guy
not sucking no
and the dealer is
man.
gay too.
Yo, the dealer
is gay too.
Yeah, fuck that. Come on, man. Because if a nigga would have came to me and said, I suck your dick, I'd have punched him dead in his fucking mouth.
Facts, man.
Yeah,
All right.
That's some gay shit right
It was good, bro. What's good, bro? Chilling? Yo, I'm asking one question. Don't gotta be on camera if you don't want to. What is a hoe?
Whatever you defined it, but in my definition of a hoe is someone who's not loyal to me.
That's it?
someone who's not loyal and sleep with people that they shouldn't sleep with. That's not loyal to the friendship or situation y'all have between each other.
So, can a woman be single and be a hoe, or she only could be a hoe if she got a boyfriend?
A woman could be single and be a hoe.
I agree with that. Thank you. I agree, son. Yo, say that part again. He said,
Don't let the tables turn out here. It's 2024.
yo. All right, man. Listen, man. Hold on. I got a phone call. I got my period. What? No, I'm playing. Go ahead. That's your story.
Yeah. What? I forgot.
You forgot.
We was with
the crackhead thing. If he
What?
suck your dick, does it make him a gay man, or he's
They're gay as a
high?
motherfucker. There ain't no such thing as I'm gonna let a man's what?
But a lot of people do that shit.
But
it's
they
kind of wild
do
to me because my thing is this: if you're that high and you're spending that much, that you would suck a man off for crack. You always had that thought in your mind. You try to find a reason to do that because at the end of the day, I know tons of straight crackheads that would never mention nothing sexual with a man, nothing at all.
Like I said in part 1, I seen them suck a dog's dick.
So let me ask you.
Crack.
You did say that. You did say that.
So it's like they ain't thinking. I can't say they might be gay. I don't know. 'Cause I ain't never experienced that. But that cracker have your mind so shot where you forget every fucking thing. You don't give a fuck about nothing but want to hit. And that's what it's about. In that movie, like you just mentioned, that nigga wanted to hit. You seen how white his lips was?
Yeah, donut mouth.
Had a powdered donut face.
So now the thing is, right, hit the last and final question. I just say statement. But question first. Who do you blame in the black community for the outrageous crack spreading / selling in our community? Who do you blame for that?
Us. Because we don't have to accept it. We can reject it.
Facts.
It's us. I can't blame white man. I can't blame nobody. You know, it's us. We gotta stop it. Get off the crack and get your life back, baby. I did it. Anybody can do it.
Come for a second. No, you still not. You know, I realized. Come up here. That thought just now brought me back to a song. Right? Remember Biggie said, "I want to make a shout out to the neighbor who called the police on me while I was trying to make money." Hustle me. What he said?
Baby daughter.
What Biggie said?
I was trying to make money. Or people call the police on me when I was hustling, trying to make money to feed my daughter.
Yeah, right. Was Biggie wrong at that moment?
He was fucking wrong, Biggie. You in heaven. I don't know if you in heaven or hell, but you was wrong. You wrong. You had been selling crack in front of people's buildings. You know what I'm saying? I would call cops on you too.
Right. Yo, when I got older and wrote out that quote, I would just try to hustle to make money and feed my daughter. It's all good, baby. I said, it was all just Biggie, you wrong, nigga. I heard that shit as a grown man. I said, man, Biggie was wrong as hell. Every all club, it's all good, baby. Yo, for that neighbor, you was right.
He probably was selling crack to her son.
Probably was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Her grandmother or somebody.
And that neighbor right there who called the cops, you have all rights to call the cops on Biggie Smalls for selling crack.
What you think Larry Davis got locked up for?
Who held Larry Davis?
Larry Davis that was wanted for 21 days on a manhunt. Had a shootout with the cops.
Nah, I ain't know about that.
No, you look it up. That he was robbing the drug dealers and the cops raided him because they were selling the crack to his sister or his aunt.
So, let me ask Debbie a question.
Yeah, you can see me.
I can see you, but I want the audio. They can't see you though. But speak real fast.
Okay.
All right, let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask you a question.
All right.
What is a hoe?
Okay. A hoe is a stank ass bitch that sell her pussy all motherfucking day. That choose to lay down with any motherfucker that she wants to lay down with. And don't have no respect for her fucking self. That's a hoe.
Yeah. So Debbie, can a woman only be a hoe if she's with a boyfriend, or she could be a hoe while she's single too?
She could be a hoe either which way, because a lot of bitches got boyfriends and they still cheat on their motherfucking mans on the down low. So it goes both ways. She could be a single hoe and she can be a dedicated hoe.
Real.
It ain't what you do, it's how you do it.
Real. That's the realest. The realest. You can't get no better hoe than that. Yo,
Spider, I asked you a question. Only one person agreed with you.
Yo.
Only one person agreed with you and said what you said. Everybody else said, nah, you could be a hoe and be single. All right. So matter of fact, one more question for her. Mind you, you're not in the camera, but I'm going to ask you a question. You're not in the camera. Right? Oh, shit, fell off and shit. Now, the question I got for you is, what is a hoe? A hoe.
A hoe?
Yeah. Come close to the mic.
Hoe.
Like a hooker, a hoe.
A woman that sell herself.
Come closer to sex.
A woman that sell her body for money. That's
it? All right, so now, can you only be a hoe if you got a boyfriend, or you could be a hoe single too? No. You can be a hoe both ways.
No.
Why you can't be a hoe both ways?
Because I know a hoe. I'm a hoe for my boyfriend.
You said she a hoe for her boyfriend. That's a good answer.
Yo, that's a good answer right there.
With that being said, man, we're going to wrap the episode up right now. And it was a good conversation, man. I really appreciate the conversation, whatever. And, yeah, man, crack is wild, like you said, man. And we got to take accountability for our destruction in our community. We big up, although it was dope, but we big up Frank Lucas, Nicky Barnes, and Bumpy Johnson. All the people in the back of the day we bigged up. Because they gave niggas turkeys and shit on holidays. But they literally also destroyed the community also.
They killed us.
And we act like that never happened. But we are fast to blame white supremacy on that shit, but we won't blame our own self and our own destruction of our own people.
Who made us do it?
And we deflect and say, but the mafia, white people. I'm not talking about mafia or white people. I'm talking about us, what we doing. We gotta fix our own selves, man.
Nobody put a gun to your head.
Facts.
They didn't put no gun to my head to tell me to smoke crack. They didn't tell me to put no gun to my head to sell drugs in my community. I sold it because I seen it. I want that money, but look where it turned me out. Nowhere. I could have been dead.
So
I'm glad I was in jail.
So here's the final question I got for you, right? Now, I know you write poetry, right?
Yes, I do.
Was you ever high on crack and then write poetry, or you couldn't function to write poetry when you was on crack?
Nah, I did it while that was like a peace of mind. That's when I was at my best sometimes.
You was high and writing poetry?
And just write. I recite it, and I just write it. Only thing about with my writing was like, it was all, I speak the way, I write the way I speak.
Got you.
And, a lot of times I used to get people to overlook it, add to it, do what I had to do.
Remember,
Lawrence so doing my poetry. I still do it to this very day when I feel like.
Not the crack, talk about the poetry part. Do it to this day.
Yeah. Nah, I don't do no crack.
Like Lawrence,
I got off the crack and got my life back.
Like Lawrence Taylor used to be high playing football. He had some of his best games. So if you can remember, let's hear a crackhead poem. That's amazing. If you can remember a crackhead poem, that'd be amazing. Like, what, you lit?
I can't remember anything like that. Because that was like, it was sad. Because I was talking about me, trying to get my life back.
Oh, it's more.
Yeah.
So it was like a self message for yourself.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Because I
That's deep,
had to
son.
get my life back. I was like, when I was incarcerated, I didn't read no books when I was out in the street. But as soon as I got in jail, the first book I read was Alvin Haley, Malcolm X. And I started reading after that. Started reading books. I didn't read books when I was in the street.
When you got to jail, you start reading
Yeah, I
books.
read books till this very day now. I got some poetry that, for the world, but,
So name, say if you want to, you don't gotta do
okay. It's called Our Village is Sick. Remember back in the days when our neighbors can discipline our children? Try that nowadays is a problem. What happened to it takes a village to raise a child when our children are running wild? When our youth don't care about life. Our young men walking around with their pants down to the ground thinking that's swag. It makes me so mad when I see our youth walking down here in their pajamas thinking it's cool when every 26 seconds when our youth is dropping out of school. Our village is sick. What are we going to do about it? When we're burying our children instead of our children burying us. We remember the black on black crimes in our community all the time, but we forget about the white on black. That seems to ease our mind when so many children dying, so many mothers crying. Our village is sick. What are we going to do about it? Well, I'm stepping up to give my village their praise and healing that they need into this village. Our village is sick. What are we going to do about it? I stepped up. Now it's on you. So what we going to do to get our village out of this sickness?
Now, let me get my poetry, what I call. It's called The Very First Time That I Saw Your Brown Eyes. My lips said hello. Interception. No, I'm lying.
I know. That sounds like a song to me.
Yo. All right, y'all. With that being said, man, we out of here, man. Later, y'all.
Later.